Good day. Welcome to the second episode of OSCE with Modal ES. Today we will be doing social hand wash. Before we proceed, we should know that what is social hand wash. This is actually an act of cleaning hands for the purpose of removing soil, dirt and microorganisms. It's very important to make sure that doing any procedure, you should make sure that your hands are very clean. You should be able to explain what you are going to do, also give a rationale on each and every point that you give, and do not forget to apply ethical and legal framework where applicable. I will do my best to explain this procedure as if I'm presenting it to your lecture. First and foremost is to assess my environment to make sure that it's clean and safe for me to do the procedure. Ma'am, I have already assessed my environment. My floor is not wet to avoid slippery by the healthcare provider. It is very clean too. This is in accordance with the Occupational Health and Safety Act of 85/1993 that states that the employer must provide a clean and safe environment for the healthcare provider. My windows are open to allow and promote enough ventilation. This is in accordance with the infection control policy. Ma'am, I've also assessed that I have a foot pedal bin with lid to make sure that all the contents inside there do not fall outside. My bin is not full. I've noticed that there's also a red plastic for medical waste and a black or transparent plastic for general waste, as in accordance to the waste segregation policy of the hospital. My basin on assessment is very clean and it's also not blocked so that it can allow the process of drainage to take place. In addition, and on the basin, my tap has elbow-friendly tap openers, which allows me not to touch the tap openers using my hands throughout the procedure. And in cases where you do not have elbow-friendly tap openers, you are advised to use paper towels to touch the taps up until you finish the procedure. I have also assessed that my tap has both running cold and hot water so that I can be able to regulate a desired water temperature for the procedure. In addition, I have enough soap to form lather. My soap is antimicrobial so that it can be able to kill microbes. I've also checked the expiry date is not expired. Also, in addition, I have enough paper towel to dry my hands out. Now to begin with the procedure, my sleeves should be up if I'm not wearing a short sleeve so that I can be able to wash my hands. My jewelry should be off except for the wedding band, because in other jewelries the microbes have a tendency of hiding behind or below the jewelries. To begin, I'm regulating my water temperature to get a desired temperature, because if the water is too cold, it won't be able to kill or remove microbes, and if it's too hot, it will burn my hands. Wet your hands through the running water on the tap, starting from the tips of your fingers on either left or right of the hands, one at a go, up until the wrist. Immediately after, you may apply general soap using your elbow to dispense out the soap from the bottle. Start rubbing your hand together to form lather. Rub the palms together until you have enough lather so you can be able to remove microorganisms. With the right hand being on top, rub palm to palm with fingers interlaced and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat the same process with the left hand being on top. Rub palm to palm with fingers interlaced and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With right palm over the back, of the left hand with fingers interlaced. Rub your hands together, counting 5 times. Repeat the same process with the left palm over the back of the right hand with fingers interlaced and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the back of your fingers interlocked on your other palm, rub your fingers on the opposite direction. Repeat the same process on the other hand and always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using your fingertips, rotate each hand on the center of the palm, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is done to remove dirt or microbes on the fingers. Apply the same process on both hands. With rotational circular movement, grasp your right thumb using the left hand. Start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply the same process on the left thumb. Grasp your left hand from the fingers using the right hand. Rotate until wrist while counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then apply the same process on the right hand. Rinse your hands together from the running regulated water. Start from the tip of each and every hand's nails, going down up until the wrist. Do the same on the other hand. This is to make sure that you remove or get rid of the soap and the microbes. Wipe or pat dry your hands using paper towel from the paper towel dispenser. From the inner side of the hand, start from the fingertips going down until the wrist and throw away the used paper towel. Take another paper towel, apply the same starting from the back of the hand till the wrist. Do this on both hands until dry. Do not forget to count 5 up until all hands are done. After doing the hand wash procedure, it is very important to mention the 5 moments of hand wash if you didn't mention them at the beginning, and say, "Ma'am, I've washed my hands according to the World Health Organization policy that states that I should wash my hands before touching a patient, before doing a clean and aseptic procedure, after being in contact with bodily fluids from the patient, after touching the patient, and after touching the patient's surrounding." Thank you.